There we go. Hopefully you'll stay steady and hopefully you can see me and indeed hear me. Right, the audio seems to be on. Let me get down here. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to hurry. I was out and this was supposed to be just a little recce, and it's turned into the potential for a shoot. I'm so pleased that I brought my camera along, because I did consider leaving it at home, but fortune favours the brave, I suppose, or the stupid. So yes, I'm here. I've not searched this end of the beach before, and there is a magnificent rock formation just behind you that I could spy a while from quite a way away, and I thought, you know what, that might warrant an image or two. I came here and thought I'd just check around the corner, as you do, because I had the time, and I checked around the corner and I was blown away by a rock formation I've never seen before. I'm going to capture it now. It's not at the best time because there's no water around it, but I just want to have a little look at this. So it's this wonderful little stack that you can see there, and there is an arch under it, and you can see straight away that this would really benefit with that channel to my left being filled with water. Unfortunately it isn't, but there's not much we can do about that. The light out there is getting a little tasty, as you can see, but it's not doing us any favours. There's nothing, a couple of rocks that we might try and use, but there's nothing really jumping out this way. So I'm going to take this beautiful stack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down, and you can see that sky just there. So let me first, I'm just going to capture that so I can got the sky beautifully caught, and then I'm going to raise the shutter speed just to get some shadow detail, and then while I've got that, I'm just going to focus stack, come back to me, just like this. I'm done. And there's actually an arch out there at the very base of that little stack. So this is going to be a massive part too. I'm definitely going to have to come out here and get this when there's water in. Unfortunately, when I do that, I'm going to be stuck here for about 8 hours, but I don't mind that, because when the water fills here, it also fills here. So I'm going to have to come and try and, you know, safety first. I may need to go up and behind and shoot this way, because there's higher ground behind that stack. I'm not sure if it's as photogenic from the other side, but I can tell by the rocks here that these rocks that I'm stood on actually get underwater. So I have to time it absolutely right so that I've got the channel filled, and then I've got time to get out. So I'm going to have to think long and hard about that. I really am. I'm hoping if I just bring this back down a touch and get the focus locked there, there's a slight possibility of some light coming through. Very slight. There is warming, there is some light coming through, so I'm going to take that, a couple of those, and I'm going to take one just here. So there is some side light, you can feel it, but that's sun is going to hide again. So I'm just, these clouds are gorgeous. I'm going to find somewhere in the middle. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to do a long exposure, and I'm going to do a long exposure. Oh, that sun is, oh, there you go. Nice. So I'm just going to throw a grad on. I'm going to take this. Oh, if only we had water. If only. But as I said, this one I will really need to plan. I will need to make sure that I can get out, because both sides, both this side and behind, will be water. There is a cave behind you, which I could, if necessary, jump in and wait out. And that's all well and good, so long as we haven't got storm conditions. So 2 minutes should do us, just to move those clouds, get some streaking, and then I've got a choice between the two. And in fact, if that works out, I'll put up both, and you tell me which one you prefer: the shorter exposure with those dramatic clouds, or the long exposure with that streaky clouds. We're actually quite lucky the sun's come out. during this long exposure, so we'll probably get some bright highlights, some brighter highlights. There's nothing there that will blow out anything, but that soft warm light is very welcome on those rocks. Now I'm doing something I don't normally do. I'm going to do a long exposure horizontal panorama, only 2 shots. I'm doing the long exposure first for the stack, and then I'm going to very quickly focus stack, and then I'm going to shift back across, give it extra width, and do a second shot. Now this may or may not work. It really depends on our luck in blending the clouds, so we shall have to see, but we've got to be quick on this. I would wish I had time to get in and behind, see if there's a shot shooting out to see, but I'm really worried that we'll get cut off, so it's a concern. Safety first. As I said, I never expected this. It's just an amazing rock, and one I've never seen photographed here in South Australia, so I'm really, really pleased, excited even to find it. Okay, so that's our long exposure, the first one done. And we have to be careful because of changing light, so I'm just hoping that that should do us. I'm going to come down very quickly, focus stack, and I'm going to take this one here because I'm retaking these because these are actually the closest to me. The ones I've just taken down on the left hand side are lower by a substantial amount. Okay, I just need to lock our focus on the stack. I'm going to shift over, and it's only the sky and a bit of that land I want. There'll be some parallax issues there, but I'll deal with them as best I can. Back up to 2 minutes. Go. Beautiful. Oh, stunning. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Never, ever expected to see that. I've seen quite similar in Victoria and even in New South Wales. South Australia has got some beautiful coastline, but that is amazing in the right conditions. So I need to plan now. I need to plan for that water, and more importantly, I need to plan for safety to make sure that I can take that safely. So channel full of water, great, but I need to know how I can get to safety afterwards. Yeah, to get water in the channel at the top, and the water would be significantly high, so I'd need to check and see whether I can sit it out in that cave above you and whether water's actually got that high. It'll splash up that high, no doubt, but I need to know how safe that is, because that's where I'll be camping for 6 to 8 hours until the tide goes, so I can make my way out. And because the sun sets this way, it's going to be sunset and then sleep out under the stars. What I'm going to do, watching that water. We're still safe. I can take a couple here and then we will retreat to safety. Okay. And I want to take that cloud. I just need to adjust slightly. Just look at that. How pretty is that? So I'm going to take two. Oh, they were zoomed right out. That is lovely. And I'm going to do a faster exposure. Capture that. And I'm going to very quickly put our filters back on and smooth that water out. I don't need up long, 30 seconds should do us. There we go. I haven't locked it, I'll lock it on that little rock there. 10 stop on. And I don't want a super long exposure this time. So if I get it to 2 minutes, I'll increase the ISO so I can bring that down. Beautiful glints. There we go, 50 seconds. That should do us. We've got to take our time getting down from here. Thank you for joining me here at this little exhibition. Lost for words. Out of breath, just had to run. I'm not sure if I got anything. The other battery went as normal. So I'm here saying goodbye. Thank you very much for joining me here on this expedition. That's what I meant to say. Thank you. Look after yourself, look after your loved ones. Until next time, see ya. Hopefully it worked. If not,